So, hi there and welcome back. So, in the previous two videos, we have created the Instagram login page. Now, the technologies we used were Angular. I know there are many videos on the internet regarding the React.js, but it's still true that Angular is a wide framework and it's totally powered by Google. So, why not you should take interest in learning Angular? Now, if I could show you that Angular these days have evolved. That means there's a new version for Angular that's Angular 11. Sorry, it's the Angular 17. And before we start to our new video, I would really like you to check the Angular 17, and it's my promise that I am going to show you Angular. I'm going to bring a Angular 17 course soon. So it's angular.dev, and if you can go to the angular.dev, here you see this site. Okay, they are now totally new players into this. Now you can see over here, okay, it's Angular where if I slow down, they have changed their logo. Okay, so they have changed their logo, and also now they have completely added some new functionalities. They have changed the way ng4 and if conditional statements used to work in Angular template. That's really cool. But one and the foremost, if you look how cool is this site now, you see you can obviously see those animations in place. Okay, you can see those animations in place where we have so many things in action. You can see over here, love my millions, build for everyone. And you also get a playground where you can just uh, make sure how Angular works. You can just try it. Okay, and if I go into the docs, now you can see we have a cool entire new documentation, and where we also now English showcases about the signals, the cool concept of signals are there. Then we also have the hydration, the deferred views are there. Gone are the long and huge loading of components. Now they are deferred. You can decide which component to load, and it's not a somewhat like a component which you load from your TS file. It's gonna be from your HTML template. So that's a really cool motive by Angular. And still, if I have worked in almost all JavaScript frameworks, in Vue or in React or in Electron or in Next or in Angular, but if on my personal perspective, if I have given a framework, if I was asked for a framework to choose for a software development for my own personal products, then I would definitely go with Angular. So a lot and a lot more are going to come to Angular. Okay, so stay tuned for all the Angular videos on Create Finders, and please definitely like, subscribe, and share to my channel. I'm trying my best to deliver the best content for the technology in the easiest way possible. And if you also want, you can just DM me on my Telegram channel. I also offer different courses on technologies. So stay tuned if you want to do some affordable courses, certifications. So if we can now go to our this, and this is going to be the third part where I can do ng-serve to start the application. If I do ng-serve and if I can close everything. So if you remember last time I left my product on the page where we were dealing with. Let me just try to go over this site. Yeah. So this was the last thing we developed, this page. Okay, this page was the last thing we developed. It's the we tried to capture the Instagram login page layout. So this was it. Now let's see how does Instagram normal, let's say a normal page where you can just scroll and check out all the information. How does it looks? So that's my scenario. So if I can just go to some Google and I can check for Instagram homepage, so I can get some design references for the homepage on Instagram. I'm pretty much sure it asks you for to log in, but I don't want to log in, so we'll see if we have some cool images for this activity. I'm sure we will get something to see. Okay. Let's see. Do we get something? I think this one was close. This one. If I can see, this one was close enough to check how you should explore the Instagram. Okay. Even this one is close. But for now, personal reference, I think we could take this into account. This one is also good. Okay. We can also choose this one if you prefer. Okay, so there are see plenty of things are there. So I can do Instagram web homepage. We can type Instagram web homepage to view how does the web platform for the Instagram looks like. And if I'm pretty much sure it looks somewhat like this. Okay, I can see that there are some references available, but the closest one we are going to check, I think this could really work for me, because all you want to know is how you can develop such templates. Okay, so for now what I will do is I will open this image in a new tab like this for our reference. Okay, cool. Now what I want is this template is my Instagram reference. So how we can mimic this one over here? So for this, I will go to my app, to my here are all the logins and all of those things. But now let's create a new folder where I say homepage. And in the homepage, let's create three files, which are going to be homepage.component.ts file. Then I'm going to create another file, which is homepage.component.css file. And then it's the final one, which is homepage.component.html file like this. Now in the ts file, I shall now import component from @angular /core. So from the core, I get the component. Now I make a special normal TypeScript class, which is now going to be export class homepage like this. And now in order to tell, and also I'm going to export this as a default. So now I want to tell Angular, hey Angular, this class is going to be a Angular component. So for that I can do something like this component, and in this component I want to then have the selector for this selector. So I can do app dash, and for the selector configuration I can check that I have a prefix of ig, so I can do ig dash homepage. Okay, just like this. And then once hi Karthik, how are you? Just leave a hi. And if you have any of the issues or doubts regarding technologies, you can just ask me over here in the comments. Okay, so I have the selector. I should then have a template URL, and you know that the template URL resides as homepage dot component dot html file, html. Okay, And then I should also have the styles. Okay, the styles URL. This is going to be an array, and I know that it's the homepage.component.css file, which is cool. Now I can save this thing. Now, in order to export this, you should create an index.ts file over here, and you should do something like this: export default as homepage. It's a homepage component. Okay, you should also uh, suffix this with homepage component like this. Now I can just pick this up and I can do something like this. Oops. Uh, Let me just auto pick this file like this. And now this home page should be a route. So if you can go to your routes here, you have this authentication component. But now, first of all, actually, we can argue that our home page should be a module, but instead of module, I'm right now making it component. And if I feel I should add more components to it, then I can make my home page as a module, and then home page can have its own featured children's. So for now, I will go with a normal route where I say path is slash home page, and then I can just point to my component, which component I want to load, and it's the home page component. And one more thing, what I will do is I will export everything from my home page. Home page. Just like this. And now if I can go over here, I click and I get everything from my components. Let's hit save rule. Let's write something like, yeah, I'm on home page. Let's do something like home page, PHE. Let's like this. In the template, you simply write your normal HTML. So if I can go to my browser really quick, sorry, it was here. And if I can just do a home page, okay, do I have that home page? Okay. Another thing, if you see, I am having here outlet. Okay, that means if I go to my route, I should go to homepage slash homepage. And also let me show you one more thing. If I click enter and there is some error. I pretty much got that thing, but you should now understand the problem. It's invalid configuration of dash homepage path cannot start with a slash. That means in Angular, you cannot use this slash. You should remove this thing, and now you are back to your site, where if you go to slash home page, that will lead you to home page. And if I can you can just verify this, you are on the home page. You can see over here it's the home page. I have done an internship in Angular and .NET but didn't able to code for almost a month, and I'm looking for any job. What should I do? Okay, Karthik, so based on my 10 to 12 years of experience into the IT, okay, I really think that according to you, I have done an internship in Angular and .NET, but didn't able to code for almost a month, and I'm looking for any job. What should I do? See, according to me, first of all, you need to check in which region you are. Let's say in India, if